about name is a special gift and it has amazing meaning behind. Same as your parents give your name, but how can someone labels her underwear brand with using a culture's name? This happened to Kim Kardashian, so she renamed her underwear labels with using a kimono's name. As we know, kimono is a Japanese traditional clothes, so it means kimono represents the characteristic of Japan. This case was viral and got many criticized, especially from Japanese people, and also I'm the one who criticized her too. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up in this era where people pay full attention what we clothes that we use. Fashion is the way to express to the world who we are. And personally, I'm not over into a fashion. I'm wearing clothes that makes me feel comfortable. That's it. Well, the fashion industry in this modern era is more diversity and creative than ever. People can mix and match clothes which has a great combination color and make it into colorful. For example, they mix a green and purple color, which is, if we imagine, it looks gonna be weird, but no, it has a great combination. Well, right now we can also find not only a dress or t-shirt that we usually use in real life, in daily life, but we can also find a dress with a spark avec, with a newspaper, and with toilet paper. And right and well, fashion designers search for inspiration from many things, including recyclable products such as toilet paper, newspaper, and other things. But sometimes they can do a little bit too far and take inspiration from culture's clothing, and then they're selling their product without knowing the essence, the meaning of the history, the inspiration that they used. Same as case that I gave you before, is people call this as cultural appropriation. There are still many Indonesian people who don't understand about this issue, so I'm gonna take this seriously to explain what is cultural appropriation. In short, meaning cultural appropriation is someone who's stealing others' culture, which is commonly they steal it into from the minorities tribe without respect the local designer and essence of the culture. And now fashion industry take this change to make it to steal the culture and make it into more classy, modern fashion. So people got interested to their product and people can forget the identity of the culture itself. As Indonesian pride, we are so proud because we have a majority of culture, right? And it looks fabulous if seeing people from many countries using batik clothes. I feel like I'm so proud of it, and I think that many people from around the world must know about how beautiful our culture. Every culture and every country need the appreciation. But there are some worries that I'm like thinking like this. How if someday there's a fashion design got inspired from batik and they trying to design batik into a bikini fashion. That's horrible, that I think. Even you think that looks good or nice, don't even feel fine and okay. Don't normalize cultural appropriation. This is that we have to give attention to our culture because we have to maintain our culture's meaning. If such a good way, if a fashion industry come and trying to collaborate with our product, our batiks, but with 30% of similarity products. And the most important part is they must give a credit and source from where they inspired. So this is the way better. This way can promote culture into a fashion and world civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, so in what extent I agree with this statement is when the fashion designers trying to steal and make this art become their own design and they have no idea what's the meaning behind them. And most of them trying to steal from the minorities art, and this is the disrespectful action for the local designer and for the tribe itself. I'm here trying to educate you as a Generation Z. We have to pay attention for the things of the fashion. Be a smart buyer. If you see same case like this happen again, we have to participate and take action. Since the minorities don't have a big they don't brave to speak up because they just minorities. And last but not least, I've heard someone say it like this: if you don't understand cultural appropriation, imagine working on project and getting an F score, and then somebody copies you and gets an A score and credit for your works. My name is Aqilah, and I'm from Unila High School. That's all my speech, and thank you.